Okay, let's have another example in the Empire project. This time we're going to create a macro to prepare a malicious Office document. At this point, we already have a listener, so I jump to the stager generation step. Type use stager, put a space character, and press tab twice to see all of the available stagers. Now we'll use Windows macro to create a macro which will open a back door into the victim's machine. Type use stager Windows/macro and hit enter. Type info to see the options. We have to set the listener. Now type set listener my HTTP listener, or if you gave it another name to the listener, type it. Leave the other options with the default values. Run execute command to generate the macro. The macro is generated in the temp folder, TMP folder, with the name of macro. Let's go to the temp folder and look at the file using cat linux command. Select and copy the macro code. Now it's time to create the malicious Office file using this macro code. We're now in a Windows system. I'm going to create a Word document. Open a new document from the View tab. Open Macro window. Paste the macro code that we copied in Kali. Save and close the macro window. If the macro code is not in the clipboard of your victim Windows machine, if you cannot paste the macro code in Windows system, copy-paste action may not be allowed by your virtualization platform, VMware, VirtualBox, etc. Don't worry, there are lots of ways to bring the macro code in. For example, you may change the configuration of your virtualization environment to allow copy-paste between the virtual machines. Another method is sending the code to yourself in an email, so you can open the email in the victim's machine and copy the macro code. Now, of course, to be able to see the effects of our code, the macro has to be enabled in the victim's Office tool. Now, I'm using Office 2013. To enable macros, I follow the path File, Options, Trust Center settings. And click Enable All Macros, then the OK button. Save the Word document on the desktop and close. Now the document has the macro code inside, and the macros are enabled in the Office tool. Now I want to touch on two topics here. First, as you can see in the right-hand corner of the screen, I'm going to open the malicious document while Windows Defender is running. So we'll see if we can bypass the security systems or not. Second, of course, we don't expect the victim to prepare the file himself. We are testing the document that we prepared. Sending it to victims and convincing them to open the files is another case. Now open the Word document. Seems everything's fine. Something abnormal doesn't appear. Let's go to our Kali system. As you see, we have a new agent initialized. Go to the main menu using main command. There was one agent at the beginning. Now we have two of them. Go to agent state using agent's command. The second one is our new session, which started when the victim opened the Word document. Use interact command with the agent name to activate the session. Now, the victim machine is in your hands.